Okay, in this video, let's take a look at superstar Tom Kim, only 20 years old, absolutely incredible talent, PGA Tour. So we'll take a look at this amazing swing. A little different action, but fun to look at. Taking a look at an iron shot first here. Let's see what this great young player does and how he does it differently than some other players. Great setup, great backswing up the plane. But as he gets to the top, he does it a little bit differently. Doesn't really lever the club like some other players. The wrists really aren't working as early or at all compared to some players. I wonder if he might be left-handed in life. I'm not sure, but he certainly looks left-arm dominant. This position, obviously great at the top. Left wrist flat to slightly bowed, but it does run on there without a lot of hinge. Very interesting move. Then he gets those legs really going. Obviously super strong player. Look how strong he is in the legs and the whole body. Now he's in that down position like we see so many great players today, really sinking down into the legs. And as he stays down there, he doesn't clear like some players do. He actually drops that club in and sends the grip left, but he's not that cleared. His left leg isn't that far back. And we'll see from the face-on view how he gets that club into the ball slightly differently, but the plane of it, I mean, amazing through impact. Face control is incredible. And even as he comes through, those hands look just melded to the club. It just looks like both hands just working as one. It's very interesting how sort of unwristy or handsy he looks with this golf swing. It's a nice clip here to look at. Perfect setup position at the start. That great classical one-piece action with the shoulders and arms. Working it back. Lower body just responding. Like I said, at this point, normally you'll see a player with that club starting to get levered up here a lot quicker. More hinge, sending that club back there. He doesn't do it at all. Even in the downswing. It's not like a downloader like Sergio or Ricky Fowler. That thing is just up there. Left arm breaks a little, right arm pulls behind. Not a position you'd see that often. Body pivot looks great. But, like I said, not a lot of lag there like we classically see. But what we do see is he's super strong. And as he comes through impact, look at this club face. From this point right here, that club face position, dead square to the arc, just does not twist whatsoever coming in. Still square to the arc. It's very interesting. He does release it, of course, but is a fascinating move and not one I think a lot of people could do. I think you have to be so physically strong to pull that off. Very impressive from this view. Let's go and see the great swing plane back. Club rotating, toe up. It's pretty normal at that point, even more open than a lot of players. Like you said, he's not really hinging it. He is using his elbows to sort of lever it back there a little. Huge turn and a great pivot. To some degree, slightly steep in transition. As he gets halfway down, of course, it's back on a plane pointed at the ball target line. But once again, just looks to me like his hands are just not even part of this golf swing. He's just turning in with the upper body. Lower body not as open as some players. Like I said in that other clip, we can normally would see this left leg straightening way back. He's turning open, but not as open as some players. And then, of course, at the bottom, we see that club face square to the arc, square to the arc, still square to the arc, still square, and then eventually releasing toe up on the way through. But wow, the control at the bottom of the arc is just phenomenal. All right, let's do a little driver analysis here. Ball position, obviously, probably slightly off due to the camera angle, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It is in the right spot. Like I said, if you're working on your pivot motion, it doesn't get any better. Hips directly over the feet. They're turned sort of inside the feet. No sway, just turning. No loading up per se. His left hip has not really moved. If anything, the hip's toward the target there. And of course, then the spine angle perfect at the top. Starts it down, gets the lower body moving, of course, like all tour players do. But like I said, you wouldn't call that a classical position for a lot of tour players. This angle He's chucking that thing out there in what looks like an early release. But the control, like I said, at the bottom of the arc, there, through here, that club face is just not turning whatsoever. It's truly amazing. And that will give him amazing control if he's rotating through it. Video like this one on one of the golf programs shows him working on not sliding too far to his left, which I'm sure if he slides too far, he compromises the low point. Gets that body trying to rotate a little bit more. And certainly here, same arm positions at the top, same great pivot. But he's clearly working on not getting too lateral and bumping into that chair on the way down. One last little clip here. Just looking at this amazing swing, different swing. How good will he get? I'll tell you, obviously the mental game capacity to stay in routine and stay in concentration is already there at 20 years old. And that control at the bottom, of course, amazing with that mental game. But wait and see, how good will he get? How many majors will he win? So he sure seems to be the best player at his age right now out there competing on the world stage. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If it's your first time to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button as well. And we'll see you in the next video.